Uneasy TV is in your ear. So pay close attention. Relax, let me ease your mind. Sit back and recline, enjoy this ride. I'm about to get deep. You're now tuned in to Uneasy TV. Uneasy TV. I know y'all like, damn. Don, man, you've been with a lot of women. Yes, I have. And I can't lie, yes, I have. And I had a lot of girlfriends that didn't last. All these girlfriends last maybe 3-4 months, and then it breaks, and then it's always some kind of reason why we break up. Is it me? Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's them. So I got a story to tell about this one girl, man. Story time! Yo! I'll never forget, man. So this one girl, man, I went to high school with her. Actually, just for one semester at Hamilton High School. I went there for one semester, and we connected, man. We were real cool. We exchanged numbers. We exchanged pictures. She was a cheerleader, and I was a football player. So we exchanged pictures. We kept in contact, and then we lost contact for years until Facebook. Facebook is the devil, man. It can be good, but it can be the devil too. These social networks, Instagram, Twitter, they're good because you get to reconnect with people, but it actually can be some bad connections, man. Sometimes some things just left back in the past, man. Just leave it in the past. Anyway, we got back good on Facebook, man. We start connecting, and we both admitted that we both liked each other back then. But let me tell you our backstory before we connected. So after, I say maybe like a year after high school, I went by her place, and she showed me a yearbook that I was in. And her yearbook, I only went there for one semester at Hamilton, and she had, and I didn't even know I was in the, man, that's a trip. I went there for one semester, and I was in their yearbook, dude, like standing on the steps and stuff. Of course, I was in the picture section, but I was actually on the like, you know, chill part where they show people just in the crowd and stuff. I was in the crowd chilling on the steps. Anyway, she had a heart around my face. That's how I knew she liked me back then. But went to her place. It was awkward. We didn't do nothing. And years passed. We connected back on Facebook. So let's get back on Facebook. Reconnected on Facebook. Everything was cool. We went on our first date. It was we went to what was that called? It's a Chinese spot. Damn, some kind of Chinese restaurant. Anyway, I can't think of the name right now. But it was good. The food was good. We ended up connecting the bond from that date, and we became a couple. Fast forward. So she'll start coming. She lived. Let me let this be clear. She didn't live out here. So that was the mistake. I think that's what it all started. She didn't live out here. She lived in Vegas. But she would come out here once a week. I don't know what kind of job she had to where she can come once a week or once every weekend. I think it was every weekend. Or once a weekend, if I can clear that up. So she'll come out here once a weekend, once a month. Dude, we'll connect. But I was like, man, I got to see where you live. You've been coming to my place. I want to come to Vegas. Boom, went to Vegas, 2013. Went to Vegas to see her. It was my birthday weekend, and that's when I was kind of short. I ain't gonna lie. I had a job that wasn't, it was cool, but I guess I wasn't saving. I don't know, because it wasn't that bad of a pay, but for some reason I just didn't have no cheese back then. So I took the Megabus, and if anybody don't know what the Megabus is a big old tour bus that's at Union Station, and it goes to Vegas, and it cost back then $25 up, $25 back. So it was an easy run. Go ahead, get on the Megabus. Then I figured out a spot. I figured out the bus lines when online when I was out here, figuring out the bus lines in Vegas. I already had the bus line to get straight to her place. Boom. Got off the bus, Megabus, got on the regular bus, and then when I got off, she was standing out waiting for me like a hero. She came out, gave me a hero hug, had a beautiful sundress on, looking good, top to bottom, pat out to So everything was cool. She stayed between the Strip and Flamingo. Because reason why I remember, because she stayed not too far from the Golden Nugget and not too far from the Palms. So she stayed in these apartments between Flamingo and Las Vegas Boulevard. It was some apartments. It's a gang of apartments. It not even run down, look nice. So anyway, spend the weekend with her at her place. But I go check in my stuff in her place, and we go straight to the Palms. Go to the Palms. Everybody know who this girl is, from the people at the crap table, the roulette table, the guys walking past. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, how do everybody know her? So my antennas start going up. I'm like, damn, man, she know too many people in this casino. She must be a regular at here or something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't want my woman knowing everybody in the damn casino. This is not Friends. Everybody knows your name. Hell no, I don't want everybody to know my woman name. So anyway, that was a red flag right then and there. I was like, damn, something ain't right. And then let me remind you, man. So she just got out there maybe like 3-4 months. And so she wasn't mobile herself. So we was out there just, man, it was just bad. It was a bad trip, man. So she was like, I got to go to work and pick up my check. You coming with me? I said, yeah, let's go. She's all right, cool. We got to catch a couple of buses and we can get there. No problem. So we get on a couple of buses. We get off. The last stop, when it was, to get to her job, man, I swear, man, it was like a 2-mile walk, man. So I'm mad. It's 100 degrees. I'm pissed at this girl. It's 100 degrees. And we walking in this hot sun to go into UNLV University, man, where she worked at. Got her check. The vibe was bad after that. So, I don't know. It was just a bad trip because we didn't have no transportation. It was just a bad trip, man. So, fast forward, I go back to LA. So she comes back and see me. Everything is cool, but now my antennas are up because what I witnessed, I could never get out my head what I witnessed when we went inside that casino. I never forgot that. And I'm just like, I start building not too much trust for her after that, man. I'm going to keep it real. I start getting insecure because I'm like, you way in Vegas. I'm way out here in LA, Are you really committed to me? Because I don't know, man. You knew too many people in that casino. So I just could not get that out my head. And so we both came to terms that we should just end it because the trust was not there no more. Fast forward. Maybe a year later, we connect again. I guess we missed each other. We end up connecting on Facebook again or texting. I don't know how we end up connecting back. So she comes back out here for one of her weekend missions. But she has, family and friends out here. So she was staying with someone anyway. I went to go pick her up. And at the time, this bucket I had, man, was tripping. It started overheating and everything. And but I still made it work. And I would pull over because she wanted to get something to eat and all this way in Carson, like maybe, I would say 7-8 miles. That's my favorite mileage, about 7-8 miles, We go to this place called Carson Mall. It's the pavilion now. But anyway, we go to this place called Pizza something where you build your own pizza or whatever. So on the way back, we had to pull over a couple of times. The car was overheating, so I'm like, damn. So we almost make it home and the car just don't want to start up now. The car do not want to start up. So we pull over. I never forget, it was right by this AutoZone. And so I'm thinking it's something wrong. I don't know. I thought it was something I can get I can fix it right then and there. Now, let me remind y'all, this is 2000, maybe 14, 15. So back then, I didn't have Uber or Lyft. I didn't have no app back then. I didn't even have a bank account. I'm going to keep it real back then. 2014, maybe, 15. Nah, I didn't have a bank account back then. I was still on the government. So I was going to give us a taxi home. She got impatient. She called somebody else to pick her up. I was like, wow. She couldn't just wait for me to get a taxi. We can go back to my place. Now, taxi her back home. She got a taxi and left me stranded, man. This is a girl I knew since the 11th grade. And I remember I blasted her on Facebook. I'm like, man, this one of my ex-girlfriends left me stranded and got a ride with somebody else. I think that was scandalous and cold, man. You couldn't wait on me, somebody you knew since high school, yo. Like, so I'm telling y'all, man, women always talk about men do, women dirty, man. Women do men dirty too, man. I got stories and stories and stories. So that ended our friendship, you know what I'm saying, completely. Because she felt disrespected and I felt disrespected, and I'm still mad even talking about it. Oh my God. So my best advice to everybody, if you're friends with the opposite gender from high school, college, or whatever, just leave it in the past, man. Just be friends. Do not try to make, a relationship out of it. And definitely do not try long distance relationships. It sucks. Subscribe, like, comment to Don Easy TV. Yeah.